Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. It is Architects, and today I'm going to be doing a tier list for defenders for year 6 season 4. And yeah, let's get right into this video. So yeah, we have 5 tiers here, or 6 tiers here, S, A, B, C, D, E. Let's just remove E, because I don't think we need E. And we have all the attackers in F, because we're not doing attackers, so yeah. Let's get right into this video. So firstly we have Smoke. I think Smoke is a clear S operator here. I think he's one of the most versatile operators in the game. He's used to extend bomb sites, as you can see in Oregon Basement, or sort of like play behind the shield, and he's a really good time wasting operator and denial, so he definitely belongs in S. Mute, I think this is definitely an A tier operator. I think he's been used a lot more because he can deny the main thing about this game, which is droning, so he's definitely an A tier operator in my opinion. He has same guns and same things as Smoke, so SMG-11 and the British shotgun. Pulse, this is a bit different. Pulse used to be really good and strong in like year 1, year 2, but he's sort of just not had any updates to him, and the UMP is a bit weak sometimes. It's hit or miss, so I'd say he's probably B tier. And for Castle, I think he's an A tier operator. I think with this buff of having 4 Castle barricades, he's way better in this current meta, and he's way more used. And yeah, I think people, if you're in higher ranks, I think you know how to play him more. And even though his UMP, he has the 1.5 times on it, which makes it a lot better gun. Doc, I think, is a B tier operator as well. I think the loss of his ACOG means he's just not as strong anymore as he used to be, and this kind of sucks because I think Doc's one of my favourite operators, but he's just not seen a lot. And then Rook is definitely a C tier operator, basically less useful than Doc, but same sort of thing as him, because Doc sort of heals people. His armor doesn't really do anything because in high ranks anyways, it's one-shot headshot basically. So for Tachanka, I'm going to put him in B, like he's sort of bottom end of B, maybe C. He's good for entry denial, same basically, not entry denial, denial of planting. Same as Smoke basically, but he's just, he's not as effective as Smoke, and yeah. But I think he recently got buffed, it means he's a little bit better, so yeah, we'll see how that plays out in the future. I'm going to take a leap on this. I think Capcan's an A tier operator. For some bomb sites he's incredible, like an example is Kanal sailing boats, like the bottom floor underground like bomb site on the left side of the map. I think if you put loads of his Capcan traps upstairs, like around where the hatch is and the entrance and in gym, you're bound to get 1 or 2 kills. He's really good, and I think he's really good at Roma. I prefer to use him as a Roma in my opinion. Yeah, so Bandit we have B. I think he's been nerfed a lot because people will know how to like prevent bandit tricking, so most people use Kaid instead. So I think he's still a solid pick on some bomb sites, but his MP7 is still good, of course, but I just think there are better alternatives now. So next we have Jaeger. Jaeger is clearly an S tier operator. He is the 416 carbine, the only AR on defense. I think that he is still probably one of the best operators. They've tried nerfing him, making him 2 speed, 2 armor, nerfing the recoil in his gun, removing his ACOG gun. He still stands strong because he has the trophy system defense. Yeah. So Frost, I think, is a C tier operator. I think she's good, but this is sort of one of those things where like use her once, use her one round. She's a one and done sort of operator. Use her 1 round, and you can get maybe 1 or 2 frost mats, and then people start looking for them in the game. So I think she's still good. I really like her gun. I think they need to give her gun to a new like if they're not going to add any new guns, I think they should reuse her gun because it's really fun to use. Alright, next we have Valkyrie. I think Valkyrie is C tier, maybe B tier operator. We'll put top of C tier. I think she's going to be nerfed soon. She's being nerfed soon, so you can't throw her cams outside, so I think that makes it pretty useless. And her gun's pretty much a pea shooter, but she's good for like intel. But the introduction of the bulletproof camera means there's a lot more intel and Mozzie as well, so yeah. Guevara, D tier operator, nothing else to say. And high elo, she's basically used not used at all because people know how to roam and clear out effectively, which makes her pretty useless, to be honest. So Hibana should be in here, I don't know what she's doing. Echo used to be really good, but I think he's kind of useless now. I think C or D tier. So he's only used in Pro League to deny a plant when there's only like 5 seconds left, when you can like hide an Echo drone in like a creek in the wall or like a drone hole. But yeah, he's not what he used to be. He used to be a menace with his 2 invisible yokai drones. Next we have Mira. I think Mira is a B tier operator now. I think that she's either banned like 100% of the game, or like just people will just go under, or yeah. But when she is used effectively, she's good. So I think I'll put her top of B tier. She's way better than Pulse in my opinion. Next we have Legion, B tier operator. He's been nerfed a bit, but he's still good. He's still good at like He's obviously a trap operator, he's a good gun, but the removal of his 1.5 times just means he's not as good, and yeah. Ella is a D tier operator. She could be a C tier. She has a good gun, the Scorpion. I mean, it used to be good. The recoil's kind of shit now, but she's still a good operator in my books. I think her Ella mines, although they are good, like they're not. They'd rather have another like sort of operator in a team rather than her. Alibi, clear BT operator. She's really good now. She has a 1.5 on her gun, which means she's a lot better now. Her drones, her little Prisma, I think that's what it's called. Her holographic drones are really good and useful to like bait players, and she just has a good gun and a good loadout. Alright, next we have Maestro, who I'd say is a clear AT operator. His Evil Eyes, even though they've been nerfed, they're still good, and his LMG is still really good, and it's really good at the last sort of like 10 seconds of a round where you can just spray it and pray basically. But yeah, his Evil Eyes are good. He's got a bulletproof camera. No, he doesn't. He is barbed wire and impacts, I think. So yeah, he's still a really good operator in my opinion. Next we have Maverick. I don't know what's doing there. And we have Clash. Clash is a DT operator. She's only used like as cheese strats, and she's just an annoying operator to play and to play against. I don't think she belongs in the game in my opinion. She's just sort of a cheese operator. Next we have Cade, clear S tier operator. He's good. He's basically a better bandit because he's not so susceptible to like if you put it on the floor, like bandit charges go on the floor and they can easily be broken, whilst Cades go on top and they're not broken. So yeah, way better operator. He's got a nice gun, the AUG and the DMR. Next we have Mozzie, another S tier operator. The Roni is incredible, and even then she has to fall off of a Commando, which is basically a Vigil's gun, so she's got a really good gun in my opinion. And yeah, her gadget is the Pests, which collect drones, so denying 3 drones out of 10 is pretty good in my opinion, so I think he's just a solid character in my opinion. Next we have Warden, C tier operator, pretty useless, has a pretty shit gun, the MPX and SMG-12. He's really situational. I think I've only used him when like I've been rushed by a blitz and I pop the smartwear glasses, and yeah. Next we have Goyo, B tier operator. I think he's getting a buff soon, but he's not as good as he used to be. They removed his one of his shields, and yeah, he has a good gun though, which helps a lot. But yeah, no. Well, my S tier operator, a Jaeger alternative, Trish system. He's got a nice AUG gun, and yeah, he's got 6, I think, magnet discs. So yeah, the introduction of all might really changed the game in my opinion. So yeah, I think he's a really good operator. Next we have Oryx, A tier operator in my opinion, maybe B tier, end of A probably I'd say. He's got the Legion's gun, which is pretty good, and he can go through hatches. He's just a good solid roamer, I think in my opinion. He's a lot underrated and underused in my opinion. So yeah, he deserves to be an A in my opinion. Next we have Menusi. Menusi's still an S tier operator in my opinion. Good gun, good gadget, like good roamer, 3 speed. The MP5 is incredible, and her gadgets are still good at doing what they're doing. Another sort of denial trap operator in my opinion. Rooney, S tier operator, good gun, the Roni. She has these gadgets, the barricades, I think, I don't know, I forgot what it's called, where like it just removes utility and acts as utility barrier, and it's just good. The laser barriers, that's it. Thunderbird is an A tier operator. She has a good gadget, good gun as Finker's AR. The Bearing 9, yeah, and just the healing cone stations are pretty good. So yeah, she's a really good operator in my opinion. The A6 defenders have been pretty good. Next we have Thorn with the Uzi, incredible operator in my opinion. A tier definitely. She has the Uzi, which is amazing, and her Razor Bloom shells, whatever, are pretty good as well. So yeah, definitely an A tier operator in my opinion. So yeah, this is my Year 6 Season 4 Defender rankings. If you guys want to see the attackers next, then make sure you let me know. What would you guys change? I think, looking at this, it looks pretty good to me. Like, there's not much I would change about this. Maybe move Echo up a bit to C. Maybe move Warden down a bit. The Chanker down a bit. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of this video. Do you want to see more of this? And yeah, thanks for watching. This is Octa.